Students, welcome to history class. We had begun the sixth chapter of history, beginning of freedom movement. In the previous video, we learned about the extremist phase, anti-partition movement, 4-point program of Indian National Congress, differences between moderate and extremist, and separation of the British. In today's video, we will study establishment of Muslim League, Monumental Act, Lucknow Pact, Home Rule Movement, First World War in India, Monumental Reform Act. Let's get started with this video. Establishment of Muslim League. Now we realize that Indians were now coming together as one nation to fight against the Britishers. It was very important for the Britishers to break down the unity of the Indians, and therefore they started something called as divide and rule policy. With this policy, they tried to divide the Hindus and the Muslims into two different groups so that it would be easier for the Britishers to rule the country of India by making India a weaker nation. And because of that reason, to do that, to take forward the policy of divide and rule, they started motivating the Muslims of India to form a separate organization or separate group and not be a part of the Indian National Congress. Okay, and because this constantly started motivating the Muslim people of India, and because of the constant motivation of the British, a committee of upper class Muslims was formed under leadership of Aga Khan. That was called as a Muslim League. Okay, it was done by Lord Minto. Okay, so the British officer Lord Minto motivated the Muslims to frame their own separate league and come out of INC, and therefore a separate Muslim League in the year 1906 was established, and that was called as the Muslim League. Monumental Act. Now, people of India were very unhappy on the Britishers. Let us understand the reasons why the Indians were not happy with the Britishers. Policy of Lord Curzon. The very first reason why the Indians were unhappy with the Britishers was the policy of Lord Curzon. We understood in the previous video that Lord Curzon was responsible to bring out the policy of divide and rule in the country of India. With this policy, Indians were divided among Hindus and the Muslims, which was not at all acceptable by the Britishers. Exclusions of educated Indians from government services. Now, over this period of time, Indians were very well educated and they deserved a good government jobs. But the Britishers did not allow the Indians. They did not give them opportunity to work in the government services in spite of being educated. This was one of the reasons why the Indians were not happy or dissatisfied among the Britishers. Unjust behavior towards Indians in Africa. Now, there were these people of India who were migrated to Africa and they were staying over there. People of Africa, the Africans did not treat the Indians with respect since they were Indians. Now, because of that, a new rule was passed that was called as Monumental Reform Act, which was passed in the year 1909. By this reform or by this act, it increased the number of Indian members in the legislative assembly. That means the Britishers understood that Indians are not going to listen now. It is very important for them to listen to the Indians, and therefore, by this act, some of the members were allowed to take part in the government services of India, of the British. Separate electorates were provided to the Muslims. Muslims wanted to have the separate group, separate elections for the Muslim, and yet this was provided for the Muslims. And because of this, seeds of division of India was sent by the Britishers. By this policy, Britishers were successful in first step of dividing Indians among Hindus and the Muslims. Lucknow Pact. Now we remembered about the first INC meeting that took place in the place of Mumbai. Okay. Now there were a number of sessions, a number of meetings that took place among INC. In the previous video, we learned about how there was differences between the moderates and the extremists. Okay. There were two groups formed in INC, moderates and the extremists. Now, Lokmanya Tilak wanted INC to be one national platform and not two groups in INC. And therefore, a special meeting took place in the Lucknow that was called as Lucknow Session, which was under leadership of Lokmanya Tilak. Now, based on the main reason for this pact or this session was to solve the disputes in INC. Dispute means problems. Lokmanya Tilak wanted to solve the problems of INC members and make INC a one group, a one political party. Okay, and because of this, an agreement was signed between INC and Muslim. You remember about Muslim League just now. Okay, so a contract was signed between Indian National Congress and Muslim that was called as the Lucknow Pact. By this pact or by this contract, INC agreed the separate electorates for Muslims. So, because why this contract was signed, a separate election or voting rights were provided for the Muslims, and the Muslim in return tried to help INC in getting political rights for India. Now, Home Rule Movement. In 1914, Lokmanya Tilak was released from jail. At the same time, Europe was, or Britishers were busy with the First World War in Europe. Okay. Now, by the time Lokmanya Tilak was released from the jail, same time, Britishers were busy or engaged with the First World War. Now, when any country is involved in the war, okay, they have to invest lot of money, lot of soldiers, army, weapons, etc. Lot of economy, lot of money is being used in that situation, and it was very important for the Britishers to gain the money, and the only source from which they would get money were the Indians. So World War took place in Europe, and India. Britishers were busy with the First World War, but the direct effect took place, or it was the direct effect of First World War was faced by the Indians. How? That in order to compensate or in order to bring back the money for the Britishers, they tried to increase the rates of the Indian commodity. That means they tried to take the money or remove money from the Indians, which made the Indians very unhappy. Dr. Annie Besant and Lokmanya Tilak, both of them started something called as Home Rule Movement, self-rule. And Tilak firmly stated that Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Okay, so he was the person who said that India belongs to Indians, and it is very important that India should not be ruled by the Britishers, but it should be ruled by the Indians. That is called as Home Rule Movement. Home is home. India is home for the Indians. First World War and India. Because of First World War, it became important for the Britishers to get cooperation from the Indians. Now, just now I told you that in the World War, Britishers had lost a lot of money, weapons, soldiers, etc. It was very important for them to get support from the Indians. And Britishers tried to provide some political rights to the Indians so that Indians would support the Britishers in the First World War. And Montagu, a Secretary of State of India, declared India will be given some political rights. Now over here, the Britishers used a strategy that they promised the Indians that we will be giving you some political rights, but you help us in the First World War. And Tilak said that if Britishers show sympathy towards demands of Indians, only then India will cooperate with the British. So Tilak told the Britishers that if you want Indians to help you win the First World War, it is important for you that Indians should be demanded whatever they want. Okay, and this policy of Tilak is known as responsive cooperation. Means over here, in short, the Britishers wanted cooperation from the Indians in the First World War, and because of that, they told Indians that we will be giving you some political rights. You help us in the First World War. That is called as responsive cooperation. Montagu-Chelmsford Reform Act. In 1919, British Parliament passed another act to bring constitutional reforms in India, and that was called as Montagu-Chelmsford Reform Act. Now, by this act or by this new rule, as told earlier in responsive cooperation, India should be given some political rights. Britishers played a good strategy over here. They tried to give all the less important departments in the hands of the Ministry of Indians, and more important departments like finance, home affairs and revenue remained in the hands of the Britishers. That means Indians were given less important powers and important powers remained in the hands of the Britishers. This was again not acceptable by the Lokmanya Tilak, and he stated that this is neither Swaraj nor his foundation. Okay, so by this act of the Britishers, Indians, and especially Lokmanya Tilak was very unhappy, and he stated that Britishers have cheated India and it is neither Swaraj nor its foundation. And because of this behavior of the Britishers, Indians felt that Britishers are not going to give us freedom by accepting non-violent ways or by going proper ways. Now the Indians realize that it is important for the Indians to use some other ways to get freedom from the Britishers. So with the next lesson, we will learn how the Indians use the different ways, another ways to get freedom from the Britishers. Students, today we have ended a 6th chapter of history. The next video will start with the 7th chapter of history. So let's summarize what we have learned. We learned about establishment of Muslim League, Molly Minto Act, Lucknow Pact, Home Rule Movement, First World War and India, and Molly Minto Reform Act. Students, please, I hope you have understood the video, watched the video and solved the assignment. Thank you.